Hey everyone, it's Haley. Welcome to Momlife, Vermont, and welcome to another week in my life. Kitty, you're always ruining my intro. It is Sunday. It's the start of the week here. I am currently on a weight loss journey. This is officially the start of week 5, and I'm very excited and interesting to see where it goes. I feel like last week I was really taking on some of the excuses that have plagued my weight loss journey in the past and not letting them affect my weight loss journey that I'm on currently. And I'm going to continue that this week. I'm also trying to be very mindful of the things that I'm doing and knowing where the struggles are and knowing where the supports are, and also knowing where I'm doing really, really well, even if some of the bigger parts that I think are bigger parts are not doing super well. One thing I can say is I have not done very good this weekend. It has been, I feel like I've drifted back into where I have always been, meaning I could sit at my computer all day long and just snack. I have done that all day long. It's gone from, let's see, what have I eaten today? The first meal I ate was probably an hour ago, and it was avocado toast. But before that, we had stinking chips back in the house. So I had Cheetos, a sugar cookie, and then another sugar cookie. What else did I have? I'll have to look it up. The one thing that I'm trying to do this week, I feel as though the exercise is really coming together and starting to become a part of my life, where the food is still very, very hard for me, and I feel that it may not be as hard as I think it is, but I don't really know. There's just so much going on with the food. So this week I'm tracking my food. I downloaded the MyFitness app, which connects to my Fitbit, to hopefully those two working together will help me out. But I'm just going to do really good at tracking everything I eat. Even during the week as I show you guys food, it's not always everything I'm eating, because in those moments where I'm cooking something for Kensley, that reminds me I have to put that I ate a couple spoonfuls of mac and cheese. But it's those moments where I'm just like, ooh, let's cook this. Ooh, is it too hot? No. And then I eat two spoonfuls of mac and cheese. It's definitely not helping. I also am looking at the foods that I've purchased. I still have artichokes. No, artichokes is something I saw that's on sale this week. Brussels sprouts that I need to cook today. I also have 2 buttercup squashes I need to cook this week. I had purchased some cucumbers that I feel like if I don't eat them, they're gonna go bad. This is also a grocery week, so I'm really starting to think and plan on, hey, these foods worked with our family, these foods didn't work with the family, thinking about what's coming up, it being the holiday season. There's lots of bad food coming up, but the goal is really to track my food and not maybe necessarily make huge changes by tracking that food at this point. But I go back and see Lindsay, who's the wellness coach who's been helping with me with my diet, after Christmas. So in about 2 weeks I go back and see her, and I feel like by then I'll have 2 weeks of food data that we can kind of look at and go over, and she can help me pinpoint those areas where, hey, it looks like you're snacking a whole lot. When are those snacks happening? What are additional snacks, healthier snacks I may be able to add? So I'm hoping with that 2 weeks of food journaling that I'll be doing, I can bring that to Lindsay and we can help it out. Now, as I move into this 5th week with exercise, I'm sitting here on a Sunday going, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. But I know once I get started, it will feel great, so we're going to get started. I just made a little bit of a playlist, so I feel like when I work out at the gym, I'm starting to like that atmosphere there. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I really wish I could get to the gym a little bit more, but then I know that it might make me feel burnt out. I don't know. I just don't feel like I want to do the exercises that I have in my house right now, but I might like to walk on a treadmill or use an elliptical. So that's kind of a weird place to be right now, because I can't, well, I could, no, I think it's closed. Can't go to the gym right now. I have only what's in my house and I have to do it here. So We're gonna try and do 3 miles. Trying to do 3 miles, and 5 miles would be ideal, but we'll see. Right now I am doing terrible on steps, I think. I have 2,363 steps, and it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's very dark for 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's nearly the shortest day of the year here, sun-wise. That happens on the 21st of this month, and it is currently the 15th, so that's coming right along. So it does make sense that it's dark at 2 o'clock, or getting dark at 2 o'clock. Anyway, let's get to exercising. Let's get to that 5-mile walk. I'm using Walk at Home with Leslie. I think that's what it's called. So let's get it started. Oh, I'm also out of water. It's a very weird place to be. Oh, I have to track that Pepsi. Ugh, I guess I'll track some food and then I'll get exercising. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but the goal for exercise this week is to get 10,000 steps every day of the week. I missed 1 day last week because I think I just forgot my Fitbit, and that's the only reason. But the real goal this week is to get 10,000, and if I can do that actually for 2 weeks straight, I'll push that up to like 15,000 maybe, but goals are 10,000. What are you gonna say?
Sky.
Why do you point down like that?
Cause
Is that where the button is?
comment below.
Say, hit that subscribe button.
Give that the sky button.
Earlier that I was kind of failing this week or today with my diet and reverting back to my old habits, and I very much did that. I snacked all day, but here, end of the day, I made a very good meal. I have potatoes, I made Brussels sprouts, there's a whole video on it. I made pork tenderloin, and I'm having cottage cheese. It's like a whole meal, and it's just like, I don't feel like I've had a meal like this in a while. Even on days where I've like been eating really good in the squash and stuff, I just don't feel like it's been as well rounded as this plate, so I'm very proud of it. Alright, so I don't know if I told you, maybe I told you last week, but I got a new lunchbox, and sometimes on this journey and the things that I'm doing, sometimes I severely like question what I'm doing, because it's just so far from who I was. Like, I just packed a lunch. I took leftovers, which sometimes isn't that unnatural, but then I also just cut a cucumber for lunch. So, yeah, that happened. As you saw, was Moe's. I don't know if you knew that, but I had Mexican for lunch. We had a holiday party here at work. I think yesterday I talked about how happy I was that I got my new lunch thing, lunch pail, lunch box, and I was able to put food in it to bring to work today, and then I didn't even need to do that because there was a holiday party. When I get home, or later today, or possibly tomorrow, I will show you my amazing lunch box. I'll probably show you it at dinner because I'm pretty sure everything in that box I'm gonna eat for dinner. Here, it's about 2:15. Near the end of the day, and I'm gonna do my mile walk now. I have about 4,000 steps right now, so we're doing good. Gonna get my mile walk in, and then we're gonna get going a little bit about yesterday. So I really wanted to work on the goal is 10,000 steps this week, and yesterday I worked out for about an hour during the day, and then I had to do 2 additional workouts, so about a 20-minute workout and a 20-minute workout and a 5-minute workout to meet that 10,000 steps. And I think I found a new like YouTube channel that I really like. She kind of does walking much like Leslie, which is another YouTube channel that I found, but this girl does it much more in like a pop music dancey fashion. Maybe we'll try that. There's like a lot of 5-minute videos on her channel, and there's a couple longer ones, so I might try one of the longer ones tonight. But either way, now we're walking. Let's go. Well, I'm home. I'm at 8,392 steps, and I am about to work out. I don't really want to work out, but I'm just, for some reason, the weekend just made me so not into this whole journey. But I feel like this is, for some reason, about 2 weeks ago, I thought that was the week I would fail, but this is the week I really feel like I'm gonna fail. So I'm just trying to use that to drive me to work out. At my last appointment with Andrew, he had mentioned it's better to do a really hard 20-minute workout rather than a lackluster 60-minute workout. So I really want to do a 15-minute workout, but I also feel like 30 minutes is the goal. So I'm going to do a 29-minute workout with, I think I had mentioned I found somebody new yesterday or today. I told you I think about her. It's Up to the Beat Fit. And I'm going to do a 2019 2-mile walk. It's about 38 minutes. And she just does a lot of like boom, boom, boom. I'll show you some in the video you're about to see. I haven't eaten dinner yet. We had Moe's for lunch at work, and I am still full. I'm pretty gassy from it. I knew that was gonna happen, and I have to take metformin soon, so I'm just not into eating. So I feel like if I'm not into eating, I probably ate enough earlier, and I'm going to drink lots of water. Fun fact, I looked up how much water I should be drinking a day, and it was almost 2 gallons or over 2 gallons. It's shocking. I'm gonna work out. I'm going to go as hard as I should. I'm gonna really get into it, even though I only want to do the 15 minutes. I feel like to get the most out of the workout, I need to pump it up, and I think I will get my 10,000 steps in this workout because I'm gonna rock it, and I'm already close. I have 1,600 steps left, so that's not even a mile really when you think about it. I think a mile is like 2,000 steps, so we're gonna get it done. Welcome to a fabulous Tuesday. Did I fill you in on yesterday? The end of yesterday? What happened yesterday? I did a workout. I did a hard workout. I kept to it. It was a lot of like arm lifts and arm outs, and my shoulders were feeling the pain. But I kept it up. I did as hard as I felt I could do, and I think it was a good workout. So here it is, about lunchtime on Tuesday. I feel like I've done much better with my diet. I have tracked things throughout today. It started with a coffee with a little bit of creamer in it. I had cucumbers, which was part of the lunch I had made yesterday. So cucumbers and ranch, some pretzels. I have snacked a bit. It's really hard like cooking things for a toddler and then not eating them, so I had a couple bites of Easy Mac, which probably doesn't help things, but we're working on it. And right now here I'm about to do a 10-minute like little workout. I am working from home today. Work at home days typically tend to be harder for me to reach my step counts. It's noon and I'm about 600 steps. So I don't want to necessarily have to spend tonight doing a bunch of workouts. So I'm going to try throughout today to just put in some little easy ones. And I'm going to go outside for it with Kensley in a little while because it's snowing out. So that will obviously help me get my steps as well. So let me get this workout done. posted them. And also, don't you like my country band-aid since I didn't have one and I cut myself deep today making squash. I'm about to do a third workout for the day. I did about a 10-minute workout around lunchtime today, and then I did a half-hour workout probably about a half hour ago, and I'm only at 6,456 steps. I don't know how that's possible. I felt like I worked out more today than I have other days, and there are other days where I've managed to get 10,000 steps before I got home from work. So I don't know, it seems harder this week. Last week I just felt like everything was falling into place and steps were just happening and I was getting to where I needed to go and workouts were easy and fun. And this week I just don't want to do anything at all. Although I am doing stuff. I got myself up today at lunch, I worked out a little bit today, and I still find it important at 10:41 at night to get the last 3,000 steps, 3,600 steps. I just wish it was easier. Does it get easier? I don't know. I did kind of explore the workout videos of YouTube and have found a couple new people to try and work out, but I just don't know. I'm looking forward to getting to the gym this week. I felt like last week's gym was very much like I was in the groove and I was doing what I needed to do, and it just made me feel like I wish I could go back more often. Right now I only have 10 punches on a card to get to the gym, and I've used 2, so that means I have 8 left, and I want to go about once a week, but I'd love to go more, but I just am worried about not being able to afford more time at the gym if I run out of my 10 punches. So there's that. So working out is hard this week. As for food, today I think I did really well. I was tracking my food for most of the day, and although I didn't do particularly good not snacking this morning, I kind of saw the errors of my way or how I was going again today, and I got out squash and I cut that squash up and I put it and I cooked it. I got it cooked and ready for dinner particularly early. I am a little upset because I had 2 buttercup squashes. I think I've talked about them a couple of times, and both of them went bad. So I had butternut squash today, and I'm not feeling the squash anymore. It's almost like I don't like it anymore. And I do have to say, this time when I made squash, I didn't put all the good stuff on it. I didn't put on any sugar. I only put butter. I didn't put on the sugar, the maple syrup, the honey, all the things that I was worried were making it taste good and I wouldn't like it when it was plain. Maybe I just need to slow it down and decrease the amount of sugar as I go. But either way, I think I just am not enjoying the squash. It's definitely a texture thing. The texture, like I'm eating it with other things to make myself stomach it, knowing that it's good for me. So I don't know, both very hard, although I feel like I was better than yesterday, at least in the diet. Heading into the week here, I'm kind of getting out of weekend mode, which I feel weekend mode was making me sit around and snack. So I'm just trying to get out of that, but I just wish it was easier. And I think one thing that is making it very hard for me right now, kind of a carryover from last week into this week, is the fact that I don't feel like I'm losing any weight, and I'm filming myself working out, and maybe what I'm wearing today, it's this outfit, just kind of shows off all the bits, but it's been 2 days that I've been wearing this tank top and these leggings. I don't know. Tomorrow I go back to Andrew, so it'll be interesting to see if in the last week I have lost any weight. I almost feel like I'm not working as hard as I was last week, and I'm really feeling that last week's weigh-in, where I didn't lose a damn thing, has severely affected me, because I just want to, I just want to see the weight. The weight is what I want gone. I understand I'll be happier and healthier and all that, but I want to lose weight. I want to not be as fat as I am right now. I want to be able to fit into my clothes, and I just feel like what I'm doing is not working, and I feel like I'm slightly having a breakdown right now. But I'm gonna go use this power and determination that I'm feeling in this moment, and I'm gonna go work out. So tomorrow will be better. 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 If you manifest it, if you say it, you'll manifest it. Love my travel mug because I don't have one, so I brought this one. And I have to say I'm late for my appointment today with Andrew, which is one of my wellness coaches, and I have to say that's pretty on par for my week. Seems like this week has been very hard on this journey. Getting steps seems to be nearly impossible. Working out just seems like it's so much effort. So maybe Andrew will provide me with the energy and power I need to get through this. I am officially 2 pounds, no, 3 pounds lighter than I was last week. This week, although it seems hard and it seems like nothing is coming together, I'm very happy to report that at least the scale is showing me different. It was a great meeting with Andrew. I chatted about lots of stuff, looking at goals for the week. I'm actually not gonna see him for 2 weeks, so I guess goals for the next 2 weeks. It's really gonna be me putting the pedal to the metal, making workouts part of my regular life, making healthy food choices a part of my life, and then hopefully as those things become easier and just come together, I will start seeing more pounds. So wish me luck. Thursday. I'm so off today. Yesterday, funny story. So I'm taking new medicine and I have the little week thing that I open, and I took Wednesday's medicine yesterday and I was like, I can't believe I forgot all my medicine on Tuesday. It was Tuesday. Here, nearly the end of the day, I had a beer about 2 hours ago and definitely tried to work out shortly after having that beer, which was a terrible idea. So I did do a little bit of workout already, but I'm now going to do like an actual like 2-minute, actually going to do about a 20-minute workout right now. Should get me my steps, should make me feel good. Tomorrow is a vacation day. I'm taking Thursday off, and so I'm gonna work out tomorrow. I'm planning on going to the gym somewhat early and trying to get in like a 3-hour workout. And basically what that means is I want to try different machines and see like what I like, how do you use them. It's very rare that I have a whole bunch of time where I don't have to have Kensley and that Kenny's available or daycare's available. So basically I am just super pumped to basically have kind of a day to myself and also be able to just go work out at the gym and have a little bit of fun. It's crazy to think that I just said going to the gym and having some fun. I feel very lazy. I feel like it's been a bad week, just lazy. But I lost 3 pounds. I lost 3 pounds. Did I tell you guys that? I lost 3 pounds. I'm at 258. 258.9, but we're just gonna drop the decimal and not round it and just say we're at 258. So 3 pounds. It was like a good week in reality. Like, although I was lazy and I felt like I forgot all the things I learned over the last couple weeks, I have been trying to keep on keeping on, and it seems like it's at least paying off. So I'm gonna get my workout done now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Here's my fingers. My bed is that way, but I'm still in my living room walking because I'm less than 300 steps away, and I was about to go to bed and I realized that I can't. All right, but the goals, I'll talk to you when I have light. I literally just paced back and forth in my living room. It was about 10 steps each way, so I got my steps in about 3 minutes. So yeah, if you've forgotten by this point in the video, obviously it's been about 3 days for me, but for you guys it's been 3 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know at this point, but the goal for the week is to get 10,000 steps all week long. If I can do it 2 weeks in a row, then we will try and increase that. At this point, for some reason, I think I've said this a lot, this week seems really hard. Last week, I almost felt like I was working out, but it was almost as if the 10,000 steps were just coming naturally, and the working out was extra. This week, I feel like I'm doing 3 workouts a day in order to get my 10,000 steps. So it's been very hard. So it'll be interesting to see how the week progresses, and then if I get 10,000 steps this week, will that make next week easier, or will I just try and fit new things into my life so I don't have to work out as much, like more walking? And then, like, what would it actually look like if I increase steps, like, to 11,000? Let's not think about it. Let's not get too far ahead. One of the things that I've been very conscious about on this journey throughout the whole thing is to go slow and make sure that I'm not making too much of a change too fast, but making it more of I'm building new habits, and those happen slowly. So I'm just being very mindful of that. So thinking about 11,000 steps today might make me quit tomorrow, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I've already said that once today, but I will officially see you guys tomorrow. It's a new day. It's heavy workout day because I have a day off. I don't know why. It's only 10:30. The last 3, well, I was like, I don't know why I'm tired. It's only 10:30, but the last 2 nights I was up until about 1 because I did 2 coffees a day. My second coffee, like, I would finish around 4. So, bad life decisions. Anyway, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. I don't know what the gibberish was I just said. Hey everyone, so welcome to Thursday. I did not fill you in on anything today. I have to say, all day yesterday, I think I was, or not all day, maybe at the end of the day yesterday, I had said, ooh, I'm going to go to the gym all day tomorrow because I'm taking a vacation day. Yeah, it is currently 10:06, and I'm just now getting to the gym. But I'm getting to the gym. I could have very well just like blown it off and said I'm not gonna do it, but I've decided that I'm still coming. For tonight's evening at the gym, I'm at 4,420 steps. The goal for this entire week is 10,000 steps. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm actually gonna get on the elliptical today. I'm not gonna even touch the treadmill, at least to start. Yes, last time I came to the gym, I was like, I'm just gonna hop on the treadmill and then I'm gonna hop on the elliptical, and I never got off the treadmill. And although my calf is feeling better, the fact that my foot kind of gets numb when I walk, Andrew, one of my wellness coaches, basically told me to get off the treadmill. So that's what I'm going to try today. Maybe I'll try the bike. We'll see how it goes. The goal is at least to be here for a half hour, but the goal is really to get 10,000 steps. So however long that takes, and then if I'm feeling good, if I'm feeling into it, I will stick around and do more. I do have to say, I haven't filled you in on anything today, and it was a fail day for most of it. I started the day off with a Dunkin' Donuts breakfast sandwich, the honey maple bacon, and a caramel craze latte. So that was just the start of the day. And then I don't think I had anything else until, have I had anything else? If I ate anything else or I remember, I can't remember right now, I will shutting those off. I'll let you know after my adventure at the gym. So see you soon. Oh, look at my finger. I don't know if I told you I cut it making squash. It's doing much better. I finally took off the duct tape. I have lots of things I forgot to tell you. So I meant to come to the gym much earlier because I know it's not busy. And as I was driving into the gym today, I was like, all right, it's probably after the after work rush of the gym, but I just wasn't sure how busy it was gonna be here at almost 6 o'clock at night. And the parking lot is ridiculous. I almost turned around and left, but it didn't look like there was a lot of people like lifting weights, which is the window that you see kind of right out the back. And so I decided to come in, and I'm very happy I did because there's actually a class happening, which is why I think it's particularly busy in the parking lot, although there are at least 4 people on the treadmills right now in that area, and usually it's just me. So we're doing it anyway. We're doing it. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Friday. So I didn't fill you in at the end of my workout session yesterday, but it was a great workout session. First time doing the elliptical in a really long time, and I have to say that is low impact. I was able to do a 5K in about 30 minutes on the elliptical. My legs felt great. There was no pain. It was fabulous. I hadn't quite reached my steps at the point where I had gotten off the elliptical, so I decided to hop on the treadmill and walked about a mile on the treadmill, and my leg and my feet hurt. Like my foot went numb and my calf started hurting. So the low impact elliptical was definitely a great suggestion and something I'm going to try to do going forward. It was a good day. So it's a work at work day. If you couldn't tell where I am, I'm at work. My goal is to get those 10,000 steps in, eat healthy. I brought lunch with me. It's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be a great day. Welcome to the end of Friday. So I ended up walking a lot today, a lot. At work, I walked a mile. I've gotten very good at figuring out the amount of walking I need to do to get that mile. Sorry about the heat, but I'm just gonna keep going today because I'm not gonna sit here and wait for it to shut off. Anyway, so yeah, I figured out a mile really well at work. So I did that, and I try and keep my pace up to the point where my feet start getting slightly numb. I'm not really sure what that's about. It's really just my right one. It's the one that's been kind of feeling a little weird and a little off. Actually, that's the foot or heel that I went to physical therapy for in the spring. No, about a month ago. So yeah, did that today, and then we went and finished our Christmas shopping, and while we were walking around the stores, noises, that's the cat. And while we were walking around stores and the mall, I just did my walking, and I ended up with, I'd have to look at my phone, but I definitely ended up with probably like 11 to 12,000 steps. Pretty good day. It definitely seemed like it was an easy day again compared to the beginning of the week. It's definitely been an up and down week. It's hard to really say if I feel like this whole process is getting easier or if it's getting harder. But yeah, it's just another week. It's crazy to think that next week is week 6. 6 whole weeks that I've been on this journey. The cat is getting into something. The cat was stuck in the shower curtain. I have decided that this is going to be the end of this week's video. And the reason I'm doing that is I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. Who knows? I might be back. This might be a lie. Now, if you guys are enjoying these weeks in the life, definitely let me know. I definitely want to know. Oh, I do have to say that I have met the 10,000 step goal all week long. So that will still be a goal next week. The goal is actually to get it for 2 weeks. And if that happens, then we up the steps. Do you think that's good? I don't know if I'm overdoing it. we'll see. But I think next week's definitely going to be a focus on food. I do see Lindsay next week on Thursday, Friday. And with Lindsay, I do weight as well as waist circumference or waist measurements. So it'll be interesting, since it's been almost a month since I've seen her, to see if there is any difference in my waist. I have to say, in regards to the way my clothes fit and feel, I don't feel a whole lot different. I don't feel like my clothes fit me any better or feel any different. The one thing I can say, or the one change I feel like I've felt recently, is actually in my Fitbit. So my Fitbit has, I'm like one loop away, so this is the tightest it will go. Typically I hang out on the second or third one. Recently I've been hanging out on the second and first one. So it means that my Fitbit is starting to feel looser, so I feel like I have to tighten it. So although my pants might not feel different, my wrist does. I guess small steps. I definitely know this is a journey, and it is going to be hard, and there are going to be good days and there are going to be bad days. I think that this has been very apparent over the last couple of weeks and the last couple of weeks in the life and just the journey so far. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and let me know if you're on your journey and how it's going for you, because I want to know those things. Ooh, more food videos are coming up. I think I'm buying artichokes tomorrow. Is that an adventure you want to go on? Let me know. Bye-bye.